Hello everyone and welcome back to another Disney Dreamlight Valley video. In this video we were taking a look at Alice's friendship quest, The Fractured Glass. Now this is a good one. And again, another example of how high class and impressive this free patch has been to the game, because there's lots of fun things to do with the Wonderland questline and items and everything else. I'm a little bit biased because I love Alice in Wonderland, as you can tell by my Cheshire Cat attire. So the Fractured Glass, this is when this is following on from the kaleidoscope that we discovered in the previous quest, and Alice has got herself into a little bit of bother with some of the villagers of the valley, including Gothel, Olaf and Scrooge. So you're just going to have to go run through all three of them. Look at her in the background, the deviant, and figure out why she has this kind of personality shift between all three of them. So she's both mean and she's kind of childish and whatnot. So she's just kind of acting her age. Shock horror. So we talk to Mother Gothel, we have to talk to Scrooge, and we have to talk to Olaf. Now, not a word on how messy my valley is. Look at all those pumpkins. Is it any wonder Alice is becoming level 10 in friendship very quickly? These things have to be done. Anyway, turns out that she's been a bit of a meanie to Olaf, so she's kind of laughed at him when he slipped in mud, etc, etc. Very, very relatable. But yeah, it's kind of out of character of her, so we have to get to the bottom of this personality shift. She could be our first evictee. Kind of giving Jack Skellington vibes the way he came along with his quests. So anyway, Scrooge as well is also teed off because Alice crumbled up clothes, caused creases, added to his work pile. He's getting very angry. And I love how like she can follow in the background within earshot, and she doesn't give two beeps. So anyway, after talking to the three of them, head into Alice's house to continue your investigation. So rather than her just being a bit of a whelp, there has to be something else afoot. And if you go in here, again, the best home by far in the valley, you'll see, search for anything that could explain the difference. And we have Alice here as a tiny teacup person, which is just genius. Like, so cool. So basically the gist of it is that she has a split personality now, and by all means this is the time where you take photos, lads. You're never really probably going to get something like this again, so take a few, take as many as you can. Let me talk to Alice. So turns out that there's sad Alice and happy Alice, so we're talking to the happy one now, if you didn't know. And it turns out something happened that kind of caused this split of poor old Alice. So we're on a mission to make sad Alice happy again, and the only way to do that is through ice cream. Of course, she's only human after all. Get yourself to a cooking station and you're just going to make banana, chocolate and vanilla ice cream. Now it turns out I don't have cocoa with the chocolate one, so go get your cocoa and then go make an ice cream. But yeah, once you get those three done, jump back into Alice's house, plop those ice creams in front of sad Alice. Again, photo ops. Take them at your leisure. But sad Alice is actually sad at the ice cream because there's too much for her to eat. Relatable mindset. So again, it goes back to Mr. Scrooge McDuck, who is the cause of all evil in the valley. He is the true villain. And basically when they had their kind of confuffle about the clothes, it upset her. And something to do about the magical kaleidoscope split Alice in two. Dun dun dun. So yeah, this kind of harks back to Merlin and those old quests of special items having special powers. They're really running with this theme for future characters. So the kaleidoscope is going to be a major factor, I'd say, in Alice and the valley as a whole. But yes, we can see now that McDuck is still a bit teed off at Alice, who isn't helping things by still adding menace to the, or salt to the wound, should I say. Wouldn't mind, I had a terrible shop today with Scrooge. He had terrible items for me, so as you can see, we only bought like one thing. I was expecting a load more Wonderland things, if I'm being honest, for sale. So go around and get rid of these junk piles, or rocket piles. They should be all in the ground floor. There's one down here. And there we go, all done. Talk to Scrooge. So we fixed everything out. Is he okay with everything? Oh, so we're explaining to him what happened. And he's feeling terrible about himself, which, let's be honest, he didn't really do too bad of a thing. He was just annoyed at her. So yes, we're going to plan some reconciliation and resolution in Alice's house afterwards. But first, you gotta go talk to your good man Merlin. And again, the state of my valley and the pumpkins everywhere. Why, quest, are you making this public knowledge how messy my valley is? But anyway, Merlin is going to agree with the memento theory that there's special items that kind of have fractured Alice into two people. And the only way to resolve it is, of course, through the power of flowers. So yeah, we have to bring her flowers to uplift her. Now, I made a mistake with this one because it says gather. It says gather blue, red and yellow flowers, but all you actually have to do is have them in your inventory, so you don't actually have to go and pick them. If you have them stocked up in Beast's florist place or just in your chests, go get them. And then get your way to Alice's house, where there's just going to be a load of kind of like text conversations where we have Big Alice, Small Alice, Gothel, Olaf and Scrooge. And again, photo ops aplenty. I might actually do one for the dream snaps this week just as a laugh, because when else are you going to get this opportunity, lads? So anyway, they're going to make amends, where Scrooge says he was too tough on her, which might make her happy. And Alice, always welcome to play in the shop. Just ask first. Sure, where's the fun in that? We all came to cheer you up. So again, listen to sad Alice and Olaf. Merlin fixed Olaf's book, lads. You can sleep well tonight knowing that that has been corrected. Happy Alice should be jealous at all this attention she's been getting. Ah. You gotta love Olaf. And then this is Gothel's turn. Bazzy wanted me to tell you to try and reconnect with your other self. Well, I say don't do it. The sabotage. Don't do, yeah. Be a rebel. Fight the power. Eat the rich. Fabulous ladies like us needn't worry about others' feelings. Oh, Alice with the shade. And then we have a little kind of like oh, this is when we give the flowers. So again, select whatever red flowers, blue flowers, yellow flowers you want to give. And then we press square. It's a weird interface. Give one of them, and then the rest daisies. 5 daisies, gosh. She's very upset. Then we only had 3 of the same blue, so there we go. I'm gonna give her a load of flowers.
Hello.
It would have been fun if there was like special Wonderland flowers we had to give her, but anyway. She deserves to be happy. She does. And we're all silly. How dare she call me an adult? The cheek of her. Oh. Ah, so sad Alice is now normal-sized Alice. And again, they're going to have a wee conversation. Perfect time for a photograph, I think. Just position yourself in between them. Stuck in the middle of you. It's very cool, isn't it? Only one of them. So Happy Alice is the real Alice because she's the only one that turned to the camera. But yes, you can take... We'll submit it to the Dream Snaps, lads. And do you know what? I'll let you know in the comments what the score is in the end. I don't even think it fits the theme of the week. But sure, look. We'll get those 4,000 moonstones. So anyway, yeah, just let the conversation play out. There's a little party in here really with all the bodies in it, isn't there? Maybe it would be better if we're back together. It's a nice, well thought out quest. And again, I'm a fan that it's easy. Nothing I hate worse than a fetch quest that is actually frustrating. So again, talk to Alice, and then that will be the Fractured Glass quest finished, lads. Quite a nice one. It'll be a bit of a struggle now to get her to level 10, I think, for the next one, but we will brave it on with more and more pumpkins. But as always, lads, thanks very much for checking out the video. Hope you're enjoying the Wonderland update as much as I am, Alice, and soon to be Cheshire joining the valley soon. Give us a like, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment, etc, etc, etc. Until then, till next we meet, look after yourselves, be good, and take care.